Finally pick up the phone. Some woman's on there, in hysterics. You can't understand. Finally, I detected my sister's voice, and I said to her, "Oh, Lita, quieten down. What's happened? I knew something bad had happened. Finally, I got her quieting down. She said, well, they had to take Ruth's baby. And in fact, they said the baby was dead. Doctor said he's dead. But then they come out later and said, well, it was. And we revived it, but it was dead so long that if it wouldn't be right. It can't live. Besides that, it's deformed. Its face didn't fill out. And it's better for you never to see it, because you'd always have that deformed picture in your mind. We'll just go ahead when the baby does expire and dispose of it. And then they feared for Ruth that she had lived. And so I said, "Oh, Lita, where are you?" Well, I said, "I'm in the telephone booth here in the hallway of this hospital there." I said, "Where's Benny?" He said, "Well, he's just outside the booth." I said, "All right." Now, you don't feel real spiritual. Some people think you got to have certain feeling to get things to work. You don't feel real spiritual at 4 o'clock in the morning with your toe, throbbing. You know what I mean? But you see, God's Word works no matter how you feel. Doesn't it? I said, doesn't it? I said, all right, Olita. I knew here's the marvel. Benny didn't know, just a baby Christian. He'd never heard me or heard any preaching except in his church. So I said, the minute you hang up, you tell Benny, say, "Benny, Uncle Ken said the baby will live and be all right, and Ruth will live."